I can smell it cooking, and it does smell like chicken. So, good morning and welcome to Wendy Gale's Woods. Today I wanted to show you my backyard before I weed whacked it down so the weeds could come back again, because those weeds are my greens and the food that I eat every day. Come here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So what you see down here is you see plantain. You also see broadleaf plantain, longleaf plantain. You see curly dock. You see cleavers. And you also see white clover. And all of that is edible. You can make teas, stir fries. I'm going to walk you down there so you can see if I pick it and put it in my hand, you can see what it looks like. And I bet you have this growing all over your yard, and you'll enjoy it too, making your stir fry and your greens. And you won't even have to go to the store, because look at all that you have in your yard. But you won't see it if you mow every week. You have to let this come up like within 10 days, and then you'll see, oh, they're all greens. Those weeds are my greens. But right now the broadleaf plantain is too tall and it's too wide, and it gets stringier as it gets taller. So when we weed whack it back down, within 10 days it'll come back and it'll be smaller and easier to eat. It'll taste a lot better. It won't be as bitter. But the bitter is really good for your system and your digestive system. You'll see the health benefits if you would just look it up and read about it. But when you do look it up, you need to look it up as medicinal, because if you don't, it'll tell you how to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to take a walk down here with you, and we'll look at it up close, okay? Okay, now down here we have some white clover. White clover is very sweet if you pick it and then you bite off the ends of it. It tastes a little bit like it has honey in it. Well, that's good in infusions, which is hot water to make a tea, but let it set for about an hour or two. Or you could take the leaves and do the same thing. You can make teas. You could dry them, keep them in a jar, and have them in the wintertime. And okay, over here we have plantain. See the ridges in the plantain? When the plantain gets big, these ridges get really tough and they're stringy. See the string on them? Right there, little string on there. When they're young, when you steep them and you stir fry them, the string is not there. But you could peel the string off of it, like you're peeling a banana off the back of it, and then you can still eat it. Or you could eat it with the string in it. Either way, I've eaten it all different ways. Let's take a walk through here. You can see I have a whole little colony over here. So when I weed whack this down, in 10 days, they'll be really small, like the size of these. These are perfect for stir fries. Now that's called broadleaf plantain. And now we have the longleaf over here. This is the longleaf plantain. You can see it's got longer leaves. It's got the same type ridges on the back. And I think these look like they're more delicate. So see, they'll taste better in a stir fry. I would go with these first. The other ones are good too. I eat those all the time. Okay, let's see what else that we can find back here. This is curly dock. See, it's kind of got really tall, but curly dock, see, you pick these leaves here, and these would be your greens. The tops of them have little seeds like tassels. You could let those dry, put them in a jar, and then you could make a strong tea, or people make coffee with it. And I feel sure it's medicinal. And of course we got some cleavers here. It looks like they're starting to go to seed. Yes, they are. See, this is a long leaf plantain too. See how tall this one's gotten? But if you pick all the big leaves off, and then it comes up another 10 days, they'll be like small little leaves like that. They're really good in stir fries, soups, rice. Some more long leaf. right here. Some more down here. And over here, we have yarrow. Yarrow is a very medicinal plant too. I like to make infusions or tea with the dried leaves, with the flowers. When the flowers come out, they're white. And they have a lot of medicinal properties for if you want more estrogen, for headaches, menstrual cramps, pain. There's so many benefits from this natural herb. And I drink this all the time too. Let's see what else I could find you. This is some more curly dock right here coming up. This is a nice size right here to pick for your stir fries. And then over here we have blackberries coming up. Okay, well, let's head up to our garden here and we'll pick some rosemary and some mint so we could use it for our hair rinse. Okay. This is our mint, and when I weed whack, I'm going to clean up all this too because I want to put my tomato plants next to my herbs. But we're going to make a hair rinse with these and probably a nice cup of tea afterwards with some of this. Oh, it smells wonderful. Very minty. Almost like a spearmint, really strong. All right. Okay, let's go over here and we'll pick some rosemary. You see how you wouldn't see all these herbs if you didn't let them grow up into your yard. But now that you know what you have, now you could keep it under control by weed whacking and then keeping some for food. Okay, so let's put the mint down because I don't want it to mix with the rosemary. And we'll pick some of this. This makes a good hair rinse too. All right. Smells good. All right, let's take these two, the mint and the rosemary, and then we'll head back upstairs. I'm in my driveway and I noticed in the ivy here I have some chicken of the woods. So I'm going to cut some of it away and take it into the house and we'll have it in a stir fry. See that? Chicken of the woods. It's growing amongst the ivy here. I think that's enough for me, and tomorrow I can come out here and pick some more. Right, Kitty? You like chicken of the woods? Let's see if she'll eat it too. Kitty! Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Well, since I'm out here in the driveway, I'm going to stop here and pick up some plantain to add to our stir fry of some brown rice, some onions, maybe a little bit of carrots, chopped plantain, maybe some black beans, and then the chicken of the woods. We'll stir fry that up in some butter. And then we'll have a nice natural dinner. Yeah. We didn't even have to go to the store. We didn't even really have to go to the garden. We just went to the yard or the edge of the driveway. And look at all these greens. See, these are the younger leaves. They're tender. They're not as rigid. Okay, let's take this inside and Prepare our little dinner. Okay, so I just put some organic butter, some Amish butter, in this pan, and then I cut up a carrot that I had left over and an onion, and now I'm going to cut up some of this plantain. Throw that in there. And we're just kind of like blanching things in the butter, and we'll take it out in a couple minutes, and then we'll put our chicken of the woods in there. It won't take long after that, and then we'll dump all this back in there. And I have some brown rice going back here. Yeah. And I've also got some black beans I'm going to add to it. I think the rice has about 5 more minutes. Okay. Let's get our chicken. I can smell it cooking, and it does smell like chicken. So, and it does kind of look like chicken, doesn't it? Look how red it's turning, an orange red. Wow. Like it's got turmeric all over it, which usually I put on chicken, but this looks like it's naturally on there. I don't think it takes long at all to cook this. Hopefully I didn't, overcook it. Wow, that's great. That tastes just like chicken. I can't believe it. You know what? I think it's done. Let's dump this back on here. And this is really, it's weeds in the driveway and a mushroom growing on the side of a tree. And then we got dinner, And we got dinner. I don't want to overcook it, so let's just let it sit there while I add a little bit of the beans to the rice. Here, okay. Well, let's give this chicken of the woods a try. And it looks like carrots, but it's not. This is chicken. It just turned that color of the carrots. Very juicy and very tender, and it's got a great flavor, and it tastes like chicken. And you don't need a refrigerator for this chicken. You can just go out, cut it off of a tree in your yard or wherever it's growing in the yard. Maybe this is what they did thousands of years ago, where they didn't have refrigeration. They ate things like this because it tastes just like chicken. And I think that has more minerals and vitamins in it than chicken. I hope you enjoy yours when you give it a try. If you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe to Wendy Gale's Woods. See you later. Bye-bye now.